I had 2 weeks of prep for a deadlift competition I wasn't prepared for, so let's go over the recap and what happened. For my stats, I'm 169 pounds, 24 years old, and only 5'6". With only 2 weeks left, I decided to join my local deadlift competition, an exercise I haven't done for 2 or 3 years. So day 1 of week 1 is spent finding out my 1 rep max. So we found out I can do 405, which is pretty slight. So I decided to try that next week, and I ended up pulling my oblique midway for 315, so not really excited about this. We're going into week 2 with an injury, and clearly it's not a good one. I still wanted to attempt 405, so here we go. And as you can see, it's really starting to get into my head. But I learned if you're going to be scared, do it scared. So here we go, not as smooth as the first one, but it's still in the books. Here's my first attempt at 425, and it was not moving at all. So I'm going to this competition with only one goal, to PR. I moved pretty slow anyway, so I decided I wasn't going to hit it. But main goal is just to give it all no matter what. So, sucks, but what am I going to do? The leg day routine I had was pretty simple. It was some type of hip hinge movement that would allow me to work on my forearm strength, so no straps allowed. This can be a deadlift or an RDL movement, really simple. Then we're going to move into quadriceps, and then following that, we're going to be doing a hip abductor and adduction movement. Doesn't matter what order you want to follow. And since I only had 2 weeks of training, there's not a lot of footage, but let's go over what I did do. I tried to use the overhand grip to prevent an injury, but it wasn't working, so I used the mixed grip, which is what I was more comfortable with. And my only goal for this was just to pull 425, which is what I have here. The reason I'm not wearing a belt is just because I didn't like it, didn't feel comfortable with it, and I just didn't want to add more elements when I already felt uncomfortable. And here's my PR. I actually explained by now that my costume is supposed to be Patrick Bateman for Halloween, but wearing that poncho during these lifts what made it really hot. We did of course fail some lifts, so here's some footage, and here's the other footage of the competition.
All right.
Easy. After the meet, my girlfriend got me these 2 snacks. I could finally enjoy sweets, but later then she took one of my snacks, so I'm not very happy about that, but I'm glad she is. When I tell you my back is hurting, bro, my back is killing me right now, so that's the Advil.